Iran's defense establishment has issued a stark warning. A warning that any attack on Iran will not go unanswered. Tehran says U.S. military bases, warships, and interests across the Middle East and Israel would all become legitimate targets. The message was delivered on state television by Iran's top leadership figures, signaling what they call painful military surprises. Iran also warned that any country assisting an attack would be treated as an enemy. This rhetoric comes at a moment of intense pressure on Tehran, both from within and from Washington. In the United States, President Donald Trump is now reviewing a range of options against Iran. These include targeted military strikes, cyber operations, psychological warfare, tougher sanctions, and support for anti-regime elements. No strikes have been ordered, at least not yet. But the president has called the options very strong, and a decision could come quickly. The White House says diplomacy remains the first option, and back-channel talks with Iran are already underway. At the same time, Washington has announced a 25% tariff on any country doing business with Iran, a move with major global implications. All of this is unfolding as Iran faces its most serious internal unrest in years. And protests have entered their third week, spreading to most of the country. What began as an economic crisis, inflation, shortages, a rising cost of living, has turned into open calls for an end to the regime. Security forces have responded with live ammunition, mass arrests, and a near-total internet blackout. Human rights groups report more than 500 people killed, most of them protesters, and thousands more detained. Iranian government denies responsibility. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi claims protesters have burned hundreds of mosques and attacked ambulances, shops, and buses. He calls the unrest a terrorist war, blaming foreign powers, including the U.S. and Israel. This is where the risk sharply rises. Any U.S. strike could trigger Iranian retaliation across the region, from Israel to the Gulf to American bases. Iran's allies, Russia and China, have warned against intervention and could respond with military, cyber, or economic countermeasures. An escalation here would not stay local. Analysts warn a misstep could turn a domestic crisis into a global conflict. For now, the world is watching closely as diplomacy, deterrence, and the threat of war collide in the Middle East.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.